Hello there, and welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Jacob, and thank you so much for attending this lecture on Pokemon biology. Joining me here in the classroom today is, of course, my wonderful teaching assistant, Mr. Curtis. Mr. Curtis, if you could please say hello to everybody.
Why, hello there, everybody.
Oh, this is a fun. No. Let's explore this. Go ahead, Mr. Curtis. Continue.
Yes, it is me, Mr. Curtis, the teaching assistant. Yeah.
You know, I like this voice more than his actual voice.
Oh, Professor!
I take it all back immediately. No. Actually, you know what? I take it immediately
will
back.
Never not use this voice again.
Oh, this is gonna be
Professor.
a long day.
Never. Whoa, hold on. That was a triple negative. Never not.
I'll never not use this one again.
Anybody new that's listening, I'm so sorry.
Yes, if you're a new student, thank you so much for attending. I would suggest you going back.
Shut up.
To the other lessons. You could probably skip Bulbasaur and Venusaur and Ivysaur. We were really, finding our footing with this new recording software. But after that, it gets pretty good.
It gets very good. Well, the teaching skills not the
acceptable.
best.
It gets acceptable, I suppose.
Yeah, right.
Good. Maybe
the students in class could be more to be desired.
Nobody acknowledge Mr. Curtis until he talks normally.
Okay, no problem. The curriculum has changed a lot over the last couple of years, but you know what? I'm happy where we're at.
Yeah. It's been a couple of years. We're still, we're not even halfway through the class yet. But we'll get there.
We've got to be close.
I'll be like at least 11 by the time we finish this.
Yeah, and by the way, this wonderful young boy's voice that you're hearing is, of course, our trainer in training, Corbin.
Hey, what's up, young boy here?
Okay, I see you're trying. Beatboxing is just rapping without real words.
Okay. That's it. We're done.
Why?
You gotta stop. Oh. You can't beatbox. You can't do it.
You're getting too close. You can't do that. You know that's against the law.
I can't do that too?
Like I said, beatboxing is just rapping without real words. It's like the stat version of rapping.
You're just making up stuff. You're just making up stuff for me not to. You know what? Do you know what you want me to have fun in this class? Don't you want me to express myself?
This is what are you talking about? The most fun you can do in this class is be quiet and listen to Professor talk. What are you talking about?
I disagree.
I agree. That's what I think is a lot of fun.
As the teaching assistant, I have to agree with the professor.
As the teaching assistant, there is a giant smooch mark on his butt where you kiss it every day. That's what.
Never.
Yes.
Never. I wash his clothes every day. So I don't know.
Speaking as someone who very much enjoys the sound of his own voice, I can, it takes one to know one, Corbin, and I think you and I have a lot in common.
Really?
Yes. In the fact that you enjoy listening to the sound of your own voice. So
true. That's not.
Glass houses, Corbin. Glass houses.
Okay. All right. You're not wrong.
All right. So before we get started on today's lesson in earnest, I have a few emails here that I would like to read that come to us from virtual students.
Oh,
God, we are so popular.
Well, I mean, I just think that your excellent work in class here is inspiring our thousands upon millions of virtual students.
All right, I think you're stretching those numbers a bit.
Submit their extra credit work because they see how much effort you guys are putting in here in classroom, and they want to be a part of that effort. So this first email comes to us from Anya. It says, "Dear Professor Jacob, I would first like to congratulate you on the monumental success of your class."
Woo!
Thank you.
High praise.
It has been monumental. There is a few statues in my honor, I'm sure. As an online student, I submitted this essay on Kangaskhan, hoping that it will be useful to you in the near future. I apologize if it is too long and can be shortened if necessary. Unnecessary! We will absolutely read it in its entirety. Of course.
I think this is the first time that somebody has sent us an essay on time.
Is that true? I feel like there's been at least one. Didn't we get one from Arcanine that was on time? Or did we read that a lesson afterwards? Oh no, but yes, this essay arrived perfectly in time for this lesson on Kangaskhan. We're not
just a reminder. You do want to send it out a couple weeks in advance.
Yes.
Yes.
That is true.
Yes.
Just so I can be prepared to include it in my syllabus, my lesson planning for that class.
But we'll read it later, right? Are we going to read the essay
yes,
later?
so we are going to read this essay. We're going to wait until the end of class once all the other students have
Sweet.
learned everything there is to learn about Kangaskhan. I believe I'm going to have Corbin read this one.
I would love to read
So
Anna.
here you go.
Anna,
here you
yes.
go, Corbin.
Email.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Shuffling. Oh, yeah. This is Anya.
Anna, yeah.
Anna, yeah.
Anna, yeah. Yeah, that's Anna.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Anna? Yeah.
Anna? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anya, thank you so much for this essay. Of course, you will be getting a gold star and extra credit.
Yes.
Mr. Curtis, if you could please put the gold star by Anya's name on the
Right
board.
right over here.
Put that right there. Good job.
I'm going to pin it right here on the wall next to the other pictures we have.
Great. Thank you very much. The next email comes to us from Michael. It says, "I'm actually surprised that it's been almost 2 years since I started listening to from the Spiro lesson. That's some dedication. Almost
That's a
never
lot of
failing.
dedication.
That is. Well, I think they're saying that we have dedication.
I think they were praising themselves.
It says that's some dedication, comma, almost never failing to have one class every week for 2 years at this point, and still not quite at the end of the Kanto region.
Imagine showing up in person. Now that's exhausting.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Ugh.
Imagine showing up in person and then talking for nearly an hour every week.
Oh my!
I can't think of anything else I'd want to do, to be honest.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Curtis. The email goes on from Michael goes on to say, "I have a question though. What happened to the unsourced, uncredited article section? I haven't heard about them in a while." So I thought it would be more interesting to open that section up to virtual students for them to have the opportunity to write essays. Or my own students to write essays. And honestly, a lot of the unsourced, uncredited articles kind of repeated the exact same things that we read in the Pokedex entries, so I don't think it was the best use of our time. So that's why we haven't been doing them.
A little repetitive.
Also, they stopped getting sent to me. I don't know who was sending them to me, and they kept showing up to me in weird forms, like, under my bed, in my breakfast, So
Cut out
I'm
letters.
Honestly, I'm glad that stopped, because it was getting to be unsettling. Unnerving, if you will.
Yeah.
They go on to say, "Speaking of unsourced, uncredited articles, I wrote one about Kangaskhan. Should be attached somewhere in this email. I also drew up this drawing here. I was listening to the Psyduck lesson. I always re-listen to all the lessons. Corbin, take notes here. You might want to do that.
I'm here in
You might
person. I don't
wanna
need
do
to re-listen.
while I was tending to my plants, when this picture came up in my mind, so I decided to draw it. And they have sent us
Can I see it?
wonderful drawing. Yes, here you go.
Hand it to me.
Take a look.
Oh, that is really pretty.
Please, you know what? Describe it, Corbin. Please describe it for us.
For those listening, we'll be posting this on our Twitter.
Yes.
But you got
Which
it
is at WWO Pokemon.
Yes, WWO Pokemon on Twitter. So let me tell you about this drawing. It's very nice. I think this is in pencil. And okay, so you have a Psyduck here.
Thanks for telling us the medium.
Yes. So I'm gonna assume that this is Perry. Perry the Psyduck, the Psyduck that I ride into school with every day in my bike.
Our school counselor.
Our school counselor, yes. So we have a Psyduck here who I assume is Perry, watering some plants with a little pail. And then on the other side of this little garden, this flower bed, there is a Bulbasaur
Raised flower bed.
who is tending to the plants. Now, next to him, there's a Hoppip kind of watching and hanging out. There's a tiny little Doug Trio sitting there next to the flower bed. There's a couple Caterpie, and there's an Oddish next to the Psyduck. And it's a very good drawing. I'm not going to lie.
Excellently done.
This is very good. Can you put this on the board and give this a gold star, Mr. Curtis?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mr. Curtis,
Thank you so much.
Yes. Excellent
There's
job,
a curved
Michael.
star on this one.
It's a beautiful drawing. Again, any students at home listening, if you would like extra credit, please send it to us by our Gengar mail, which is wwopokemon@gmail.com.
Or tweet it.
Or you could also send it to us on Twitter.
Yeah.
That's another perfectly good place to send it.
We're starting to get a collage now of art. I love it.
Yeah. So yes, Michael also included an essay on Kangaskhan, which Mr. Curtis, I will have you read at the end of the lesson.
Of course.
Yes.
I will.
Okay.
Do Michael know disservice.
Great. I have a feeling you will, but we'll see.
Yeah, probably.
All right. I think it's time to move on and actually start talking about the Pokemon that we're here to talk about. You should all know who it is. I've already said it multiple times from these emails. So if you could please just real quick tell me what Pokemon we're learning about.
Kangaskhan.
Yes, thank you.
Very good.
Thank you. Actually, we're learning about Decidueye. No,
Oh!
I'm kidding. Everybody calm down. I'm kidding. I'm
okay.
kidding.
All right.
Yes, we're learning about Kangaskhan, which is, as I mentioned last week, is the parent Pokemon. Has anybody seen a Kangaskhan? Much like Tangela, these are very rare Pokemon.
I've actually never seen one before. These are kind of rare too, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. They're rare.
Oh, okay. Who said that?
Mr. Curtis?
Just our previous sessions of class.
Okay, yes, of course. All right, so I have one here with me today. We're gonna take a look at it.
Whoa! Oh, okay. He's much bigger than I thought he'd be.
She. Actually, it's a she.
Oh, did you? How do you know that? Did you check?
Well, because there are no male Kangaskhan's. There's only
okay.
female
Wow.
All Kangaskhan's are female.
Yep.
Men suck. Am I right, ladies?
Oh wow! Nice high five. I didn't know Kangaskhan's really knew how to give high fives.
Right,
But
yeah.
you go.
I mean, what can I say?
And Kangaskhan, what do you have there? What do you have there, Kangaskhan?
Is it a baby? Look at the baby. Do you see the Mr. Curtis? Look at the baby. Look at the baby. Oh my god, he's so tiny.
Doesn't the baby kind of look just like a little bit like Cubone? Like just a little bit?
Just a little bit. Yeah, hello.
Like
No.
not a lot, but like enough to come up with some weird theories about the Cubone and Kangaskhan and their relation.
I'm not hearing a word you're saying. Hi.
Okay.
Look at this baby. Oh my goodness. Oh,
She's a little cutie too.
she is a very
Cutie,
mighty
cutie.
woman. Oh my.
Yeah,
oh
so
my
let's
goodness.
describe the powerful woman that is Kangaskhan.
Yes, we love a strong female. So she's very tall and like completely brown, kind of plated a little bit. Got a cream belly with a pouch, which has her little baby in it. And then
Don't touch the baby.
I won't.
Please.
And
Don't touch the
then
baby.
she's got a long tail, 3
a
claws
hard
on each
bony
foot.
forehead.
What?
Hard bony forehead.
True, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways.
Sure. Yeah. You know what? Yes.
Dark.
Exactly.
It's like an even darker brown, or would you?
Curtis,
consider
I was in the
that
middle of
black? I
talking.
don't
You
know.
just interrupted me.
that was a little bit
giving
rude.
me a
Mr.
chance to
Curtis.
describe him at all.
It's a girl. If you refer to this thing as a boy at any
I said
point,
them.
I'm done.
I'm
done.
I said them. Okay.
It did
Which
sound
is
like
gender
him.
neutral.
You did say him. I heard it.
No, I said.
Listen,
them.
and it also has 2 horns on either side of its head, and then 3 claws on each foot and hand.
I am 90% sure those are ears and not horns.
They look like horns to me. I'm sorry.
They're all curved in like ears.
They look
What
hard
go-
like horns.
What good would those horns be?
What good would those ears be?
To hear things.
To horned things.
I'm gonna have to side with the professor on this.
I'm
one.
so shocked to
They're-
hear this.
I do think they are ears.
All right. Well, I mean, in this democratic
Yeah,
classroom,
okay.
I think
It's not
the
a
eyes have it.
democracy when the deciding factor literally is obsessed with you and worships you.
Well, I mean, you gotta have charisma.
Classrooms aren't democracies anyway. It's the professor's call.
Oh my god. Why don't you just lick his spit off the ground too, Curtis? I mean, God.
Oh, you have no idea.
Please, my spit would never reach the ground with Mr. Curtis here.
Exactly. I catch every droplet with a tissue.
No.
It goes in a tissue, thank you. There's no licking, but it goes in a tissue.
All right, so the excellent description on Kangaskhan. I think we need to get going. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Kangaskhan back.
Whoa! Oh! Baby on the loose. We got a baby on the loose.
Oh no! Kangaskhan.
Get your baby.
There it goes.
Oh,
Go.
bye.
They ran out.
Come on.
Oh.
Man.
Control your child, please.
Well, it was nice of her, not to run through the door, which obviously there's no door there because Chansey burst it down a couple weeks ago. But
Yeah, I can't believe William Shire hasn't fixed it yet. Maybe he's mad that I haven't been showing up to band practice. All right. Okay. Well, hopefully Kangaskhan will come back. I don't really have time to go out and capture her again, but hopefully she'll come back when she has reclaimed her child.
hopefully.
Hopefully. Let's start reading these Pokedex entries. I mean, that's why we're here, right?
Yes.
All right. The first entry that comes to us from the Kanto region says, the infant rarely ventures out of its mother's protective pouch until it is 3 years old.
Aww.
Maybe that's how old this Kangaskhan's infant was.
Maybe today was his birthday.
And I didn't get him a cake.
Oh.
Or her. I didn't get her a cake. Because, again, all Kangaskhan
You're not
are
a
female.
good professor.
Well, I'm a great professor. I'm a terrible parent/Pokemon owner.
You're a parent?
Oh, you're a wonderful Pokemon owner.
No, I kind of think of all my Pokemon as children. I'm just terrible at being a parent.
Oh, okay, nice.
The next entry says, raises its young in its belly pouch. Won't run from any fight to keep its young protected.
Aww. Nothing.
I don't know. You would think if the baby's in the pouch, the easiest way to keep the baby protected would be to run away from fights and take the baby with you.
Right.
Well,
You know
it's saying that if it is in a fight in which it is protecting its young, not necessarily if the young is in its pouch or not, it will never run from that fight.
Hold on. Can't Kangaskhan...
Can you please raise your hand,
oh,
Corbin?
hold on. Hand raised.
Yes, Corbin.
Can't Kangaskhan learn Body Slam? That's kind of it's kind of not effective to save your kid if you're belly slamming with your kid in the pouch.
I'm sure the infant is used to it at this point.
I mean,
You're gonna get
some shaky baby syndrome there. That's all I'm saying.
It's more of a hip check than a body.
Yeah. There's more to the body than the tummy, Corbin.
Okay. All right. We need that on a t-shirt too.
There's
this class.
Inspirational quotes from the professor. There's more to the body than the tummy.
We need to have that on a t-shirt, just a Pokeball symbol, than just there's more to the body than the tummy.
And anybody who sees it is like, what on earth does that have to do with Pokemon?
Honestly, I think we have about 30 solid shirt ideas right now.
Yeah, and they all have to be in our class colors.
Yes. What was it? Dark red and classic red?
No. Classic red and slightly darker red.
Slightly darker red, yes. Okay.
For all those of you students at home who have forgotten what our class colors are, they are, of course, classic red and slightly darker red.
Yeah.
So please, show your support by wearing the class
Wearing
colors.
those colors, yes.
Yeah, it's very slightly, just like a few shades darker.
Yeah.
All right, the next entry from the Kanto region says, the female raises its young in its belly pouch for around 3 years. The young is taken out once it learns to find food.
Okay. Maybe it found some food just now.
Oh, maybe. But I mean, then I guess the Kangaskhan has to understand.
We don't leave food around in this school.
I think we do.
I don't. I mean,
didn't you leave coffee out for like a month?
You had coffee out for 6 weeks, Mr. Curtis.
That's professor fuel. That's not food.
High octane professor fuel.
That's right.
All right. Moving on to the Johto region. If it is safe, the young gets out of the belly pouch to play. The adult keeps a close eye on the youngster. Oh, maybe it felt safe around us. Maybe
that's
why it
good.
Jumped out.
She's a little bit of a helicopter mom, though.
Well, I mean, that's kind of that might as well be the category for Kangaskhan. Instead of parent Pokemon, it should be the helicopter Pokemon.
Facts.
Because they have been known to fly helicopters too.
Oh, that's funny.
No, I'm kidding. It's not in the I can't lie about Pokemon.
Please don't lie. Please don't lie. You're gonna confuse so many students at home.
I know. I'm sorry. And this is a classroom. Only the facts. From here
only
on out,
knowledge. Okay.
Only
no
the
fake
facts.
news
no
here.
No more goofs. No more laughs. Just facts.
That's going on a t-shirt.
Stop it with the t-shirts.
Sorry.
To protect its young, it will never give up during battle, no matter how badly wounded it is.
Wow. Fight to the death, it will.
Again, incredible.
That's right.
To avoid crushing the baby it carries in its pouch, it always sleeps standing up.
What? But it'll use Body Slam?
Again, there's more to the body than the belly. All right, moving on to the Hoenn region. If you come across a young Kangaskhan playing by itself, you must never disturb it or attempt to catch it. The baby Pokemon's parent is sure to be in the area, and it will become violently enraged at you.
Yeah, don't do that.
And it
Bad
will
move.
then punch
Nope.
you.
Yeah, and sit on you.
So, this is some excellent piece of advice for any student, any young Pokemon trainer going out there into the world for their first time into the world of Pokemon. Pause for effect.
Oh.
Thank you. Just become a trainer. If you see a baby Kangaskhan, don't touch that baby.
Run.
Just leave, turn around, and leave.
Nope.
Yes.
Most let me tell you this. Most Pokemon are pretty protective. So if you just see a baby Pokemon in general,
Run.
in the wild, it's not a good idea to mess with.
It's not.
Unless it's a Bonsly. Sudowoodo do not care.
Yeah, they don't care at all. Yeah,
They
they're really
don't
bad
care.
parents. Yep.
Yeah. On a if I was to talk on a parenting scale from 1 to 10, Sudowoodo would be 0.
Yeah, it's basically the Corbin's dad of Pokemon parents. It just doesn't. It's just gone.
Oh wow, I felt bad after that one.
Yeah, me too. I still feel bad about it.
All right. The next entry here, moving to a different topic, says the female raises its offspring in a pouch on its belly. It is skilled at attacking using Comet Punch.
Very nice. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
It's gonna punch you.
Good mom loves to hit people.
That attack its baby.
Right.
Okay, that does it for the Hoenn region. Moving on to the Sinnoh region. The first entry here says, it raises its offspring in its belly pouch. It lets the baby out to play only when it feels safe. Now, I don't know if that means if that's when the baby feels safe or if that's when the Kangaskhan feels safe.
When it lets the baby, it's saying it as in the mom. When the mom lets the baby out to play only when it feels safe. So just now... that didn't mean that the baby necessarily felt safe. He just wanted to play or just run around. And the mom didn't let him out. He kind of jumped out on his own accord. We all saw it.
She.
Yes, sorry.
All Kangaskhan are female.
Yes, of course.
And
Queens,
I know it's confusing
yes.
because a lot of these entries here say the female raises its offspring as if there's a male version of a Kangaskhan.
Can't have those dirty men.
Yeah.
Nope. Don't exist.
No.
Not in the world of Kangaskhan.
Nope.
All right, I think that does it for the Sinnoh region. Only one entry there. Nothing new from the Unova region. Nothing new from the Kalos region. It's going to get to the point where I just skip over the Kalos region and I don't even read it, and it's going to have a new entry, and I'm going to miss it.
Probably.
Although we do have entries from the Alola region. The first one says, Kangaskhan's maternal love is so deep that it will brave death to protect its offspring.
So deep.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I guess, but you know what? Yeah, that tracks. I was going to say, would it be better to have a dead mom or to be dead yourself? But I think, having a dead mom would be better than being dead yourself.
Why don't you ask a Cubone?
Oof.
Rough.
I will. I'll go ask, did we name Cubone?
We did. Calvin.
The next entry here says, the child in its pouch leaves home after roughly 3 years. That is the only time the mother is heard to cry wildly.
Man, she's wilding out.
No, female, woman, no man.
These women, they get emotional.
Wow.
Can we really be trusting them with our baby Kangaskhan?
I mean, who else is going to do it? The males, they're all gone.
Right? Can't live with them. Can't live without them.
Can't live without them. All right. These emotional mothers.
The next entry here says, Kangaskhan protects its child by keeping it in its pouch. It has 0 forgiveness for those who harm its child and will beat them down.
Wow. Nice. I love it.
When they say beat them down, I assume they mean the person who tried to harm its child and not the child itself.
Yeah, it won't beat the child. Or it'll beatbox.
No, Corbin. No.
Corbin.
Sorry.
You got me for a second. I was interested to see where you were going with that, but no, you can't.
You hurt my kid?
No.
All right, sorry.
All right, the next entry here says you shouldn't get close to the child when it's playing outside its mother's pouch. Its mother is always nearby, watching over it.
That makes sense.
Usually.
We pretty much already heard that.
Yeah, we knew that.
Moving on to the Galar region, the first entry says, although it's carrying its baby in a pouch on its belly, Kangaskhan is swift on its feet. It intimidates its opponents with quick jabs.
Ooh.
AKA Comet Punch.
Hey, no. I can't do it. You can't do it either.
Those are my punching noises.
Oh, okay.
That's the noise that I make.
Gotcha.
Punch. This next entry is very interesting. It's not really, scientific, but it's a fun story.
Mm-hmm.
There are records of a lost human child being raised by a childless Kangaskhan.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it says there are records, so it could be true.
It happened, yeah. I remember seeing it on Channel 7 News a few years ago.
I don't think a 3-year-old human knows, good to leave home. Like
the Kangaskhan just throws the 3-year-old baby out of its pouch. All right,
all right, you're 3
Get
years
going.
old.
You're good.
Why can't you find food yet, idiot?
Oh, you need to be
You're
changed?
3 years old.
Moron.
That's a very astute point there, Mr. Curtis. All right, I have one more regional entry. It comes to us from the Lentil region.
Please.
I'm sorry, where is this place again?
No, it's several islands, fairly uninhabited.
I don't know.
You don't think it's real?
I just feel like you're making it up every time.
Well, maybe one day we'll go there. We do have to go on a field trip here at some point.
Oh man, yeah, we do.
All right. This entry here says Kangaskhan raises its young in the pouch of its belly. It'll threaten anyone who gets too close, but only out of a desire to protect its young. It's actually a very kind Pokemon.
Oh, that's good.
Aw.
I mean, it was very kind to us just now.
Yeah, I mean, it was fairly nice until its little baby jumped out of its pouch and ran away.
Well, yeah, more
I
panic.
mean, I can't blame it.
It wasn't
I
mean.
can't
You
blame
just
it.
panicked.
I can. Jeez, take care of your kid, please.
Hey.
All right, hey, don't
Hey.
be careful with that.
Watch, you can't say that out loud. You never know. She could be running by.
Yeah, you can't. Do not criticize how a mother takes care of their child.
Come on, man.
Mr.
Come on.
Curtis. Not good. All right, I have some unique Pokedex entries here. This first one comes to us from Ash's Pokedex, and it's extremely long.
Uh-oh.
Hit me up.
Kangaskhan, a parent Pokemon. Once approaching extinction, they are now protected by law and inhabit the Safari Zone. We've all been to the Safari Zone, right? Wait,
Yeah.
have we?
I have not.
If not, that would be excellent.
I have not been there.
That could be an excellent field trip opportunity.
That's one for the books.
That's one. Hey, well, maybe I'll talk to the principal about that. Anyways, they're now protected by law and inhabit the Safari Zone. Approach with extreme caution. The Kangaskhan is a rare Pokemon which raises its child in its pocket. They will attack viciously and without warning if they feel their young are threatened in any way.
Yep.
Yep.
That tracks.
That tracks. The next one comes to us from Rotom Pokedex. I don't know. I guess somebody has a Rotom Pokedex and it says weird things.
Okay.
Kangaskhan, the parent Pokemon, a normal type. Kangaskhan carries a little one in the pouch on its belly and will protect it at all costs.
Okay. I didn't realize it was a normal type.
Yeah. What type did you think it was?
Flying or something. Maybe ghost.
Definitely
flying or
rock.
something stupid like that.
Or honestly, ground or ghost.
Rock.
Okay, ground, yes. Rock, maybe. Ghosts?
Sure.
Why?
I'm just looking at ghosts.
Okay.
Very solid. It does move the room a lot when it walks.
Yeah.
Yes. No, it's a normal type.
It can be scary like a ghost.
Or maybe fighting type because it punches real hard. Oh, sorry. Okay, so that does it for all of the entries on Kangaskhan. However, there is another form of Kangaskhan.
What?
Yes, there is a Mega Kangaskhan. It can Mega Evolve.
Oh, you said it couldn't
Yes.
evolve.
Well, it can Mega Evolve, and True Evolution is kind of hotly contested. Although, excellent memory from last week's lesson, Corbin. Can I just say?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyways, so here are the entries on Mega Kangaskhan. It comes to us from the Alola region. The first one says, Mega Kangaskhan's strength derives from the mother's happiness about her child's growth. Watching it grow up keeps her spirits high.
That makes sense.
I guess I should explain. So normally we've talked about Mega Evolution before. Normally, when a Pokemon Mega evolves, its form, drastically changes. Kangaskhan, not so much. Basically, like, all of the energy goes into the baby, and it, like, grows up super quick.
Oh, okay. Is that what just happened? Did it just evolve into a Mega Kangaskhan?
Well, no, I think it was still a baby. I think the Kangaskhan that we saw, it was still a baby.
He just wanted to play, right?
Yeah, exactly. Right. And then the baby, like, jumps out of its pouch
yes.
and helps the Kangaskhan fight.
Gotcha.
Okay. The next entry here says, thanks to Mega Evolution, its child grows. But as the child is good only at fighting and nothing else, its mother feels uneasy about its future.
Ooh.
Whoa, psychological.
Uh-oh. That's dangerous.
I know.
A little fighter on your hands, a little troublemaker.
Grew too fast, didn't learn all the mothering skills.
Mothering skills,
That's true. How's it going to take care of its own baby when it eventually has a baby?
Exactly. All it's going to know is how to fight. And it can't
all
be a
it
good
knows
mom.
is how to punch and kick.
Right.
The next entry says, the explosive energy the child is bathed in causes temporary growth. The mother is beside herself with worry about it.
Man, I wish I was exposed to explosive energy to cause me to grow, because like I feel like I've just been the same size for so long.
Yeah, I mean, you are pretty short. What are you, like 4'8"?
Something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty small, pretty spindly.
Yeah.
Explosive growth hormones are not, all they're chalked up to be.
I'm sorry, what?
Explosive growth hormones are not.
He's falling asleep again. Professor, wake him up.
He's just repeating things he's heard.
I would never fall asleep in class. What are you talking about?
Slurred speech. I don't know.
That means he's fighting it. He's fighting the sleepiness. All right. The next entry says, when the mother sees the back of her mega evolved child, it makes her think of the day when her child will inevitably leave her.
Wow, that's dark, man.
Jeez. The first entry here literally says watching it grow up keeps her spirits high. And now it's talking about she's beside herself with worry.
She's conflicted. She's like, I'm happy to see it grow up, but like, oh man, now it's going to go off to college and it's not going to talk to me.
And it can only fight, so it's not going to do well in college.
It did talk about how much it cries when the baby leaves, though, earlier.
That is true. That's true. Excellent memory, Mr. Curtis. You know what? Gold star.
Oh, you're kidding?
Oh,
you're kidding me. You're kidding me.
Thanks, Professor.
You kidding me? I've said things that are smart, too.
Ha, Corbin, you're jealous of this gold star. See right here? It's on my
just
forehead.
Not fair. Where's mine?
It's gold star's on
Where's
my
mine?
forehead.
When you earn one, you will get one.
Oh, my. Okay.
All right, the last entry here on Mega Kangaskhan says, its child has grown rapidly thanks to the energy of Mega Evolution. Mother and child show their harmonious teamwork in battle.
Love it. A song and dance together, mother and son. Or mother and daughter.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Mother and daughter. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, you did say mother and son there, didn't you?
Well, at least I'm not going to call it a sweet boy like you call every Pokemon, Curtis.
It's a sweet boy. Okay, it's not a boy with a Y.
Gender neutral term, boy.
Sorry.
Boy.
My bad.
Okay, so that does it on all the Pokedex entries on Kangaskhan. So instead of having my students do a testing portion of the class, I'm actually going to have them read the essays that we have received this week.
Yes.
Corbin, if you could please start off by reading us Anya's.
Anya. Oh.
Anya's.
Anya.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. This is Anya's essay on Kangaskhan, the parent Pokemon. Kangaskhan is a tall bipedal Pokemon standing at just over 2 meters. It has a leathery brown hide that ends abruptly on the top of its head, giving way to a rounded black plate protecting the skull underneath. Rigid ears do not seem to play much of a role in the day-to-day life, but may flick forward to show slight shifts in emotion. Oh, so it is ears. Ooh.
Well, I mean...
you didn't believe the professor when he told you?
Well, okay. Now, this is another verified source.
It's not in the Pokedex. It's not in the Pokedex. It doesn't mention anything about
Continuing, downward slanted maroon eyes with white irises face directly forward, suggesting that this Pokemon either hunts or scavenges for its food. A short, wide snout of the aforementioned brown color ends in a hooked upper jaw, flaunting 2 large canines that protrude from the back of its mouth. A cream-colored belly hosts the pouch that Kangaskhan is most famous for, where the child is gingerly placed inside, it will spend the majority of its infancy. Stocky arms and legs gilded with even thicker armor allow this Pokemon to plow into victims without much thought for the injuries they would otherwise sustain. 3 large claws adorn its hands and feet respectively, built for both digging and close quarters combat. Residing inside the pouch of its mother, the baby Kangaskhan is much like its parent in stature, but sports a soft purple hide and claws that are a little more than nubs. A wide black skull plate is currently its greatest line of defense, and in case of danger, the small Pokemon will shuffle down into the pouch, leaving only its hard head exposed. That's kind of cute. Aww. Kangaskhan is incredibly protective of its young and will never, in bold, back down from a fight if something is endangering it. The mother will defend her baby until her last breath, and many brutalized Kangaskhan carcasses have been found in grasslands, savannas, and plains. This sparked a syndicate called Kangas Moms, a group of young scientists that work to find felled Kangaskhan and safely remove the child from its pouch, allowing them to grow up safely in captivity until they can be released into the wild. Wow.
I did some work with Kangas Moms.
Okay, Kangas Moms. That's cool.
Yeah, you know, for my
your thesis?
For my community hours in college, I did some work with Kangas.
I feel like you're making all this up. There's a lot of ums there.
No, it's completely true. I've seen his pouches.
Look, I even have a Kangas Mom's t-shirt.
Wow. Okay. All right. Nice.
See, it's got a pouch on it, so he can put
Impressive.
a little Kangas baby in there.
I put I just put my hands in there when they get cold.
Okay, that's cool. I don't care. When not defending its child, Kangaskhan is gentle and nurturing by nature. Many have been hired as nannies, as young children love to play with the large Pokemon and crawl about in its pouch. They are also known for occasionally raising other species young as their own, including humans. Kangaskhan are rare due to extreme overhunting for their armor. Warnings have been issued among most regions to stay away from this Pokemon. So if you come across a young Kangaskhan playing by itself, never try to catch it. The parent is sure to be up in the area, and it will be...
you added that word.
I did add up in there. I'm so sorry. The parent is sure to be...
in that area.
The parent is all up in that area. The parent is sure to be in the area and will become violently enraged. Although many see this Pokemon as a brutal fighter or defender, when their child ventures off to go on their own, wails from the mother can be heard many miles away. That was a good essay. Very well written.
Reading, Corbin, and incredible essay.
Very nice. Anna,
you,
yay.
Of course...
Let me just say, presentation was great there too, Corbin. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Glad to help out.
So yes, you got a gold star, Anya. Excellent work. And extra
got one
credit,
for you
of
right
course.
here. And yeah.
All right, Mr. Curtis, it is your turn to read Michael's.
Okay. All right. Let me get hold on 1 second.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Okay,
drinking
good.
from
All
that
right.
maple syrup. Ugh.
Ugh.
Oh,
so
yes.
gross.
Gotta get a little shot of energy. Now, hopefully, I can present in such a great way like Corbin did. I could do Michael proud here.
Oh, no.
Kangaskhan.
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Are you sure that's not how Michael sounds?
I'm not, but...
Okay. Okay. All right. Let me try again. Kangaskhan. Totally not just a brown Nidoqueen. It is brown, bipedal. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me try that.
Starting off strong.
Great start. You want to start from the beginning again, or?
No. I got this. Hold on. I got to reorient it. Here we go. All right. Kangaskhan. Totally not just a brown Nidoqueen. It is a brown bipedal Pokemon which bears resemblance to a Nidoqueen. It has red eyes, a round snout, 2 fangs on the top of its mouth, cream-colored ears as well, Corbin, thank you.
Okay, all right, yeah, confirmation.
And a black plate on the top of its head, looks like armor, in parentheses. It has several spikes on its back, which become smaller as they reach the tail. There are 3 white claws on both of its hands and feet. Most of that, except the coloring, is similar to Nidoqueen, I must say.
True, sure.
But the main distinction would be its belly. On its cream belly is a pouch of the same color, which is home to its young one, which is also a Kangaskhan. The young Kangaskhan is purple, much smaller, has completely black round eyes, and appears to have small horns.
Oh, okay. Well, now they say that the Kangaskhan has horns. The Kangaskhan kid has horns.
We have a contradiction here.
I think those are still ears, but
Yeah, they just kind of look more like horns.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Kangaskhan's similarities with Nidoqueen don't end there. Their personalities are also very similar. They are both very protective of their young. It will not run from a fight. Instead, it'll keep on going, even if it will cost the Kangaskhan its life. It gets very angry and rage at anything it seems to be able to harm its child. It seems to be able to harm its child.
No, you read that right.
It is, well, sometimes I just can't read, so.
We know.
We know,
It
buddy.
is very quick and intimidates foes with jabs. It will only let its child out of the pouch when it's safe. When it sleeps, it keeps the young one in its pouch and it sleeps while standing up. After 3 years, it will let its young one go, and the mother Kangaskhan will start bawling really loud.
Oh, awful.
So sad.
Kangaskhan is capable of mega evolving. When it mega evolves, it doesn't change at all. Instead, its young one is the one that changes, quite similar to Mega Slowbro, where only the shelter on its tail changes. That I like that. Okay.
Good note.
It now looks more like its mother with those rough bits on it. Same colored eyes, ears, and pretty much all the same features as its mother. During Mega Evolution, the child temporarily grows up quite and hops out of its mother's pouch. It then joins its mother in battle, showing excellent teamwork. The young one is only good at fighting. The Kangaskhan feels uneasy about its child's future.
Don't we all? Excellent essay, Michael. Can
Very
I just
good.
say your comparisons to other Pokemon we've learned about were very, very good and very informative. I like
Nice.
seeing that.
Yeah.
That's a very good way to look at Pokemon. So excellent. You get extra credit, and you also get a gold star.
Gold star.
Everyone's got one
thank
today
you.
but me.
Maybe one of these days.
Well,
Corbin.
hold on, Professor. Here, you can have. I'll give you my gold star, Professor.
You know what? I don't need one. Give it to Corbin.
No, that's okay. I'll stick it. I'll stick it back on.
Nah, that's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Anya, and thank you, Michael, for submitting your essays. If there are any other virtual students at home who would like to submit essays for upcoming Pokemon, please do so. Again, you can send it to our Gmail, our Gengar Mail account, which is wwopokemon@gmail.com. I do request you send them in several weeks before we actually talk about that Pokemon. It just helps me with my lesson planning, and it will increase the odds of it getting included in the lesson. But thank you so much. That's gonna do it on today's lesson.
Wait, do you feel that?
What?
Oh,
There's something running up the hallway.
oh, hey, it's the baby. Hey, baby.
Oh, the baby's back. I don't see the Kangaskhan though.
I don't see the mom. Where's
no,
your
you
mommy?
can hear her. She's coming.
Oh, there she is.
Jeez, gosh. Hey, she's Kangaskhan. Hey, can you get your child under control? Jeez.
What? Curtis.
I've seen Ariodoses take better care of their Spinarak's than you.
Curtis, stop now while you're ahead.
Stop, please.
Stop.
I'm gonna take this baby home and
No, you can't do that.
No,
Curtis, Curtis, no.
Okay. Oh, it's too late. It's too late.
Okay.
Oh, God.
The ground is shaking. Oh, she's mad.
God.
She's mad.
It's only the truth.
Grab my hand.
Everybody get down! Get down!
The wall's collapsing.